What if gravity on Earth doubled overnight? Imagine waking up one morning, groggily reaching for your phone and feeling like your arm weighs twice as much. You sit up, or at least try to, but something feels wrong. Heavy, really heavy. You roll out of bed and land with a loud thud. The floor feels unforgiving. Your legs scream with effort as you try to stand. That's when it hits you. Or rather, pulls you down. Gravity has doubled. Now let's be clear, this is not just you gaining a few pounds overnight. Earth's gravitational pull has literally doubled. You now weigh twice as much as you did yesterday. If you were 70 kilograms, you're suddenly 140. And no, this isn't a dream or a really aggressive gym routine. This is your new life under 2G, twice the gravitational force you're used to. The first thing you'd notice, besides being glued to your mattress like a poorly made lasagna, is that everything is harder. Walking becomes an exhausting workout. Running? Forget it. Jumping? You might get half a centimeter off the ground on a good day. Kids would go to recess and just lie down on the pavement, contemplating their existence. Athletes would retire en masse, and Olympic high jump would turn into Olympic mild hop. But it gets worse. Much worse. Let's talk biology. Our bodies were built for 1G, not 2. Your heart would have to work twice as hard to pump blood upward. People with existing cardiovascular conditions could be in real danger. There could be an increase in fainting, fatigue, or worse. Your bones would feel the pressure too. They'd be more prone to stress fractures and long-term damage. Elderly people would be especially vulnerable. Standing up could be a legitimate medical emergency. Now zoom out to the bigger picture. The buildings around you, the roads you drive on, the bridges you cross. None of these were designed to hold twice their current load. Skyscrapers could begin to crack under their own weight. Bridges would need urgent reinforcement. Cars? They'd become less efficient overnight. Engines would struggle with the added gravitational resistance. Fuel consumption would skyrocket, while speed would plummet. Airplanes would have a hard time too. Achieving lift in a world with double gravity would require significantly more thrust and energy. Many planes might not even get off the ground without major redesigns. Airports would turn into parking lots of grounded jets, and air travel could grind to a halt.
Oh, and rockets? Forget about launching anything into space for a while. The amount of energy required to escape Earth's gravity would more than double. Most of our current rockets wouldn't even make it past the upper atmosphere. Space programs would be sent back decades, if not centuries. But maybe you're thinking, okay, we'd just get used to it, right? Sure, eventually, in theory, if gravity remained doubled for hundreds or thousands of years, future generations of humans might evolve to be shorter, stockier, and more muscular to compensate. Think hobbit bodybuilders. Buildings and infrastructure would adapt. Transportation would change. Our entire civilization would re-engineer itself to fit a heavier world. There's just one problem. Sudden changes in gravity don't come without massive collateral damage. For example, Earth's oceans are pulled by the Moon's gravity. But Earth's own gravity affects how oceans behave too. Double gravity would pull water tighter to the surface, lowering the average sea level. Tides would become weaker. Coastal ecosystems could collapse. Aquatic life that depends on specific pressure levels might not survive. Even something as basic as rainfall could change, since heavier gravity would affect cloud formation and weather systems. Volcanoes and tectonic plates? Oh boy. The increased pressure on Earth's crust could destabilize already sensitive zones. Fault lines might shift. Volcanic activity could spike. Earthquakes could increase in both frequency and magnitude. In other words, the planet would become a little less chill and a lot more shaky. But perhaps the most underappreciated consequence would be psychological. Living in a world where simply walking upstairs leaves you breathless, where your body is constantly under strain, and where daily life feels like dragging yourself through molasses, it could take a serious toll on mental health. The gravity might double, but so would anxiety, depression, and fatigue. So, could we survive a sudden doubling of Earth's gravity? Technically, yes, but it wouldn't be pretty. Civilization as we know it would be turned upside down, or maybe just pressed really, really hard into the ground.